If your dock is currently off and it doesn't look like anything's working, I suggest checking the power and connectivity. Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a member of the CalDigit support team, and I'll be here walking you through this today. Now, one thing that everybody should know is that our docks require both power and connectivity to a computer to turn on. Now, I'm going to be using the TS3 Plus for this video, but really, you can use any of our CalDigit docks and this will work the same. Now, keeping these connections in mind, let's go ahead and make sure all of these connections are secure. First, let's check to see if your dock has power. If you do me a favor, go ahead and double check your connection to your power adapter. We here at CalDigit like to make sure that we're connecting to an extension cord, as these provide multiple ports that you can try, and they tend to light up anytime the cord has power. Now, from here, we want to make sure each individual part of our power cord is connected. We want to make sure that our power cord is connected directly to our power supply unit, all the way in. We also want to make sure that our power supply unit is all the way connected into our CalDigit dock. Now, at this point, just to make sure that we have power actually getting to the dock, we want to go ahead and test this connection. So let's go ahead and get any USB device that checks power just to make sure we have that plugged into there and make sure that this actually does have power. Now here, I'm going to be using a cell phone charger as this is most convenient for me. But again, you're more than welcome to use any USB device that indicates power. I'm going to plug this right into the front USB-A port right over here and plug the other end into my phone. Now once this plugs in, the noise that it makes will indicate that it has power. Oh, and it looks like everything's working. Now at this point, if there's any reason that your dock is not supplying power to the USB-A ports or to anything else, please go ahead and contact CalDigit support. We'd be more than happy to troubleshoot your connection between your dock and power. Next, let's make sure your dock is fully connected with your computer. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have the right data transfer cable. Now I'm using the TS3 Plus, so at this point I'm going to be using my CalDigit Thunderbolt 3 cord that came with my unit. We always want to make sure we're using the cord that came with your unit at the beginning, because this cord is the best cord to connect with your dock. It was made to do it and it does it the best. Now at this point, let's go ahead and connect this to your dock. We're going to go ahead and connect this to the data transfer port on the very back of your dock. I'm using the TS3 Plus, so I'm connecting it to the computer port right over here. And we're also going to connect that to the appropriate port on your computer. Now at this point, if you are not getting any connection when you're connecting this to your Thunderbolt 3 port, let's go ahead and connect this to the pass-through port. Most of our docks have it. It's a great way to check to make sure your connection is solid. Like that. Now at this point, if you're still not getting a connection, please ensure that you're connecting this to the right port on your computer. Some computers have both Thunderbolt 3 ports and USB-C ports, and these look very similar, so you have to make sure you're using the right one. If you're unsure which is the Thunderbolt 3 port on your computer, or if you're not sure if your computer does have a Thunderbolt 3 port, go ahead and contact your computer manufacturer. They'll be more than happy to let you know which one your computer has. Those are some quick steps you can take to make sure your CalDigit dock is working most effectively for you. If these didn't 100% clear up any issues you had, please go ahead and give us a call. We'd be more than happy to walk through this with you step by step at a pace that you would like. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day.